Hello paper crafters, I have a new video for you. In this video I am showing some Marianne Creatables, kind of like a foliage die set. It's a set of 4 sets, and in each set there's multiple dies. The first one is LR0226, and you get this set of 3 leaves right there. And I'm going to go on to the next one is LR0227, which this is a set of these 3 leaves. And then the next one is LR0228, which is only a set of 2, but they're a little bit larger. And then the next one, LR0229, is a set of 2 as well, and they're a little bit a larger and a smaller one. Very nice set. This release was done by Paula Davis, who did a beautiful job. I'm going to start out showing you this beautiful box that she made with a card inside. So it's kind of like a gift in a box, but it's the card. And I want to show you the outside of the box. Here is where we'll start. And on the outside of the box, she used the leaf set LR0226, and it's this little leaf right here, and that's the only die from this set she used. The rest is just plain square papers and ribbons that she made. This little guy is one of the Nellie Snellen rose punches. She used FLP 029 and 028, and of course I have the Nellie Snellen punches I can get for you. I can special order them and get them for you any time. If you're in a rush, let me know. I'll order them quickly and put a rush on it, but I can get them fairly quickly. And I want to show what Paula did with this box. Paula is such an engineer. She really thinks things through. And you open it up like I'm doing, and out comes this beautiful matching card. And in this card is the release, the leaves I'll point out, and I'm just going to bring it a little bit closer here for you. There we go. So how these leaves look when they cut is, here's one over here in the pink right there, and then here's one in the green right here, another in the green right here, and then this one in kind of a pattern paper right there. And you can see that these foliage dies create very, very beautiful accents to florals. Now these are just flowers that Paula had. I do not believe they're homemade, and she colored in this little image here of the cute little girl. And the other this outline to me looks like oval spellbinders, and the scalloped oval spellbinders, and I can get spellbinders, special order for them for you. I don't stock it. And then you open up the inside of this beautiful card, and you have right here another floral, and that is the Nellie Snellen rose punch. It's FLP 030, 029, and 028. She layered them, small, medium, large. And then here is another one of those lovely florals that we're selling. So I just want to point out that these florals, just how nice they are, and how nicely they cut. So you can see right there, they're little accents in the background, but they add a lot. So, and Paula does this marvelously. She just shows how you can add them to floral designs. So here's the Nellie punches, and just that one little sprig there, and it makes such a difference. And I'm going to close the card so you can see again. Here's another one that we're selling in this release, and then this one right here. This one's a little bit harder to see. I'll lift it up for you against my finger. There you go. And then this one right here, which is nice. It's kind of got like a solid and a open part mix, which is kind of a cool concept, different. And here's another one like a spray. And then there's the Cherry Lynn DL112 butterfly. So you kind of get the idea. I'll show you the one on the outside of the box too. It was that same one right here with that concept of cut and uncut. They really add a nice accent to those of you who have florals, and everyone has a lot of the florals. People just love florals. And there's this card. Let me pan out again. And Paula was the one who helped me understand what a wow card was. White on white is a wow card, and that's a cool term. She made this card and she used some dies here. The Marianne leaves, she used LR0228, LR0229, and inside the card LR0227. So I'm going to point out the dies here. You can see right here in this release we're selling this greenery one, this big greenery one, and inside this one right here. So let me pan in on these so you can see what we're selling here, because I'm trying to focus on what I'm actually selling for a release, because people get a little distracted by all the other things and a little confused. But it's this green, so it's white on white, but there's this little added green, and see how that little splash of color just draws the attention and draws to the accent. That one, and then right inside here, this one. Beautiful. Now I want to point out, I am pretty sure, I kind of know my dies and stuff. I just love them. I think this is a paper tray ink die. I love paper tray ink, but they do not sell wholesale, so I cannot get their stuff. But there is a similar one to Heartfelt Creations called Delicate Asters. Don't go running to my blog looking for it, because it is currently out with a designer. It will be up soon. But this is kind of a similar flair to it if you're looking for it, and it's got different sizes, but if you use the smaller ones you can get something very similar to that die right there. And then this is an embossed image. You can use any embossed image you want, and here are some rectangles. It's probably a Spellbinders rectangle, and again I can order that for you and layer it. She just layered it. Sorry, I'm going in and out of focus there. And then I wanted to draw attention to this flower too. Paula didn't identify what these were. Paula gave me this release quite a while ago. I'm ashamed to say it. I'm just getting to the video now. And she probably now knows that I can get a lot more things and special order them for you. So she just didn't mention it, probably because she knew I couldn't sell it. But I did want to point out that there is a die. I also have another Heartfelt Creations die called Vintage Florette that is very similar to this. That is also currently out with a designer and coming. You guys are going to get some really good Heartfelt Creations. I know I've been behind. All my Heartfelt Creations people follow and they order along. They know when it comes out on Heartfelt Creations, they contact me and I get it out to them. But some of you like to wait for a release, so they're coming. But that is similar to the Vintage Florette die if you're looking for something to recreate this. Now I'm going to pan out because I want to show this lovely die right here. That is a Spellbinders die. It took me about 2 minutes to find it on the internet for you. It's S4-356, and I can special order that for any of you that want me to. Just email me and I'll give you my good prices that I give people for this. Just give me an email. And again, she followed the same embossed image. I don't know what embossing folder that is off the top of my head, but if you go to Paula's blog, I'm sure she'll identify it for you. And then the lovely bow. So white on white, wow card. Yes, Paula, wow. I really like white on white. And then the last thing is so creative, and this is so Paula style. Here we have this beautiful box. So you give this to your friend as a gift and you make it. She went and bought one of those boxes that you get, one of those little wooden boxes like at Michael's or AC Moore, and she just went to town and decorated it and then put some little cards inside. And I don't know what she used inside, but it smells good. And it's an odd smell. It smells like Downy or a clean laundry when you open it up. It's really a nice fresh smell. I noticed that immediately when I opened it. So I want to go over a little bit of this with you because we got some things going on here. Of course, we have the release of the Marianne. She used the LR0226, LR0227, LR0228, and LR0229, which is all of the release. So it's all in this box. And she also used Cherry Lynn butterflies, the small, which is this little one right here, DL112, and then the bigger one, which is DL113, which I have in stock. We went over earlier another Cherry Lynn butterfly. I always have the Cherry Lynn butterflies in stock. I think, though, maybe all my customers by now have them. This box corner right here, this should look familiar to you. These are the Memory Box Chadwick label 98209, and that came out quite a while ago. It has some matching stamps with it, and people kind of draw their attention, but isn't that clever that Paula made that look like a bracket for the box? I think that is so clever. You can see the label is like that, and it has the two sides. She put it in half and made this lovely bracket. She also embossed it with a dots embossing thing to give it some of a little bit dimension, and then added the pearls kind of like where screws would be for a bracket on a true hinge. So really cool idea there. And of course I do have that for sale if you're interested. And then an old favorite is this one right here. This polka dot flower is LR0196. Yes, Paula made that flower. She added a little bit of some dew on there, probably with one of kind of a glaze on a kit there, or some maybe a Tim Holtz product. He's got some nice glazes, but it looks like over here you can see the dewdrops. She made these. These two are, in my opinion, the most beautiful flowers there. She made them. Then she accented them with some flowers you can buy. So this is the die, LR0196, and you manipulate that die. If you Google that on my blog in the search engine, you'll see that it's there. And I think Paula did that release too. So she's such a pro at these roses. They're just beautiful. And the note cards in here, I'm going to open this up for you. These little note cards, she put these little sets in here, the little cards and little envelopes that match. Isn't that sweet? You just put those in there. And this die right here, that is DR0297. And it's meant to be a dimensional die. You kind of do an accordion fold along it and put it in, and the same here, you kind of bend it forward or backwards, but Paula left them flat, and that's really a cute little idea how she did that, and made little cards with ribbons on them. And I just want to say, any of you that are Quick Cuts or Lifestyle Crafts, they go back and forth with the name, so I'm not quite sure what they are right now, because they were Lifestyle Crafts, but now they're calling themselves Quick Cuts again. I have a Quick Cuts Yahoo group. Email me, because you will get sneak peeks and also a special little bit of an extra discount for being a member of that club. I do order Lifestyle Crafts, but all I order, they have a very large release, and I just order a few of the dies that I like, that I think everyone will like. But this way you get to see the whole release, and I have a pre-order, and you can get anything you want in case you miss it. It doesn't have to be what I'm picking and putting out for the designers. It's actually, you get and pick what you want, and it's just by joining my Yahoo group, and that you get that special privilege. So give me an email if you'd like to join the Lifestyle Crafts Quick Cuts Yahoo group. And like I said, the prices are, you get a little bit of a more discount for being a member of that group, because you're kind of pre-ordering dies from me. Now I just want to show the beautiful, I'm going to do it up close, because you just got to see what Paula did. I wish I could put these in person. First place, there's that die. That's not for sale in this one. We sold that a long time ago. Marianne die, but isn't that beautiful? Again, if you're wanting that, it's LR0196, LR0196, and I predict I'm going to sell out of these. I only have a few in stock, but I can order more, so don't worry there. Now here are the dies we're selling. That leaf again, and this little leaf right here, this beautiful leaf there. Behind here is another little leaf right there, you see. There's the Cherry Lynn little butterfly DL112. That's a punch. It might be Martha Stewart or something. Here is this greenery with the little dots on the end right there. Here's another one that we're selling, this release right here. And again, here, the greenery, and then some little leaves right there. They are such nice accents. I really, really think you will enjoy this release if you have a lot of florals. It's a must, just to fill in and make bouquets and background and accents. They also just make nice in the background of pattern, just to make a little, an accent to your standard rectangle, circle, squares to put these kind of on the sidelines. For example, if you were to make a card with a deer on it, in the center you'd put the deer, and then you could put these behind the square or the rectangle, and they'd be very pretty being underlapped under something like that. So I hope you enjoyed the release. Paula, thank you. Wonderful, wonderful work as always. Please visit my designer's blogs. Paula does a nice job with her blog. I'm sure she'd love some feedback with it. And I thank you for viewing. Take care, everyone. Till next week. Bye-bye. Go craft something.